Set your alarm, earns you hungry.
I'm sure they could be outside here. Here to talk to you. Alright. Deputy Frankie.
Bro, why they play this music though? That shit is crazy, bro. They played the music when they showed her.
Here to talk to you.
Chill the fuck out.
Deputy Frankie with the sheriff's office.
Nigga, that's monster movie music.
You got $3,100?
I can pay payments, I can do something.
That's not on my hands. That's on them, but they want everything right now.
On January 8th, 2023, officers responded to a minor fraud scheme at a local Burlington coat factory, where an employee decided to steal from their employer. Here's how it worked. The employee would work as a cashier during the day and, during breaks, select various clothing items. When back at the register, she would ring up the clothing as if making a legitimate purchase, but just before the amount was marked as paid, she would suspend the transaction, making it appear as though the items were paid for. She also recruited other
Bro, why even go through all that? Why not just steal the shit, bro? Now you got it on record as being scanned and voided.
employees to participate in this fraud.
She probably would have had a better chance just stuffing that shit under her shirt or something. Then again, they had them little tags that they gotta, I don't know, man. She should have just stolen the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, hell nah. Hell no, I'm not about to get arrested by this officer. Big wide back ass officer. How you big as a bitch and your clothes still too big? Come on, bruh. This nigga. Fuck nah, bruh. Nigga shaped like luggage. Fuck nah, bruh.
Somewhere around that, man. Yep.
Officer Big Back.
Good. So what's going on?
When officers arrived, the manager explained exactly how the fraud worked. The suspect decided to recruit almost everyone on the entire shift to steal various clothing items and make the transaction
So somebody snitched. If various crew members was in on it, somebody snitched, bro.
appear as if they were paid for. She got away with this for almost 3 weeks. But what she didn't know was that loss prevention could see all suspended transactions, which
That
made
part
their
too.
scheme easy to uncover.
No, she was always the cashier. Like, she was always giving them the stuff for free. Like, you know, the other associates, I haven't found any where they're hooking her up. She's just the cashier, so she admitted to like $3,000, which is about what I came up with. So a minimum of $3,000 she allowed to leave the store by not properly ringing it. But I put it on here, like I kind of put, this is her, so she's responsible for, let's just say, $3,000. The other one, from what I can see on the transactions, 16 of that is what this associate walked out with. And this one here is like a former associate she recently quit. That's just their names. I just had all the other associates' names.
But that person you have in prison here today, she was involved in all the
She
transactions.
was involved in all. She was the cashier.
So she was the cashier. So she was like letting the employee leave with all those stuff.
She would ring some of the stuff up, you know, it looks, if anybody's looking, it looks like everything's getting rang, but then instead of cashing it out, they would hit suspend, so it just suspends the transaction. But she still gave them the stuff and they walked out. They never paid for it.
But on this here, that's every one of these are items taken, or
Yeah, none of that was paid for.
okay. That's what I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
It's almost 3,100.
This is her generic statement.
Yeah, but it's not sworn to us. It's
No,
just-
I didn't know if you needed it.
Give me 1 second, all right? Well, let me go in and talk to her. At least let me make contact with her. What's going on? I'm sure they could be outside here. He's here to talk to you. All right. I'm Deputy Frankie with the Sheriff's Office. Well, unfortunately, there's no choice. You're going today.
Can I pay the money back, please? I can't go to jail. This off my mom money. I can't go to jail.
You got $3,100?
I can pay payments. I can do
That's not on my hands. That's on them. But they want everything right now. They're prosecuting.
Can I please make payments? I can't go to jail. I just love my mom. If you want, I can't.
I know, and that's awful. I mean, I can't, you know, like I said, I go into corporate.
Please, I can't go to jail. I really can't go to jail.
I
I'm a
understand.
single mom. I can make payments. I can do a payment.
Yo, y'all really need to learn how to keep y'all thing in y'all pants, bro. Like, for real. This is the reason why they got all these videos on YouTube about how women live life on easy mode. Whether I agree with it or disagree with it. This is a point right here. If she really wants to, even her, she can find a willing participant to sling some pipe, bro. It's gonna be some dude out there that want it bad enough that he would do it. He would do this, bro. Oh, come on, dog. Cause she talking about some single mother. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all need to learn some discipline, man. I don't know. Am I wrong for saying that? Bro? Like, I feel like I'm not wrong, but
I can't go to jail.
Right, and I did, just, I know it's tough, but I did, and they, you know, it's.
Please, can you call them back and talk to them and explain to them I can't go to jail, sir.
I will call them back, but I don't.
let me just put it this way. She can get some dick way faster than you can get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's the more simple way of saying it, bro.
I don't know what it's gonna.
You specifically, nigga.
Please, just talk to them.
I guess.
I will call them, but just talk to this guy.
He gonna take me to jail.
Well, first we're going to talk, and then we'll go from there.
First and just, but I will go step out and call. But like I said, I did tell them all that ahead of time, you know.
I can make payment,
They
please.
based on, you know,
I can do anything. Just tell them, please don't
I
take me to
understand.
jail.
I understand.
I was wrong. Please don't take me to jail.
Okay.
Please.
And look, how you gonna make these payments because you not about to work here no more? You know what I'm saying, bro? You talking about payment plans? You just stole from the place that you work. All right, say I agree to your payment plan option, right? Now, how you gonna pay me? Cause you not about to work here no more. And you gonna have a hard time finding employment elsewhere because now you got a reputation of stealing. Like, come on, bro.
Got it, all right?
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to read you Miranda because we are going to talk. So just make sure you acknowledge everything that I say, all right? You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statement must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand? I just need a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to an attorney of your choice or a court-appointed attorney before you make any statement or any question. Do you understand?
Yes.
I can make no promise to induce you to make a statement. This must be in your own free will. Do you understand?
Yes.
Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand your rights so far?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to speak to me what happened? Because we got a lot of stuff here. So, would you like to talk to me about what's going on, or?
Hello? I was wrong.
I'm sorry?
I was wrong.
Okay, well, I mean, I know you've spontaneously uttered that a few times. What I'm getting at is, okay, so we have all these transactions that were not rung up, okay? You with me so far?
Yes.
And some of these were for employees that work here, correct? Okay, so do you want to explain, like we have one that's on layaway, like what happened? What happened here? I mean, did you ring it up and just let them walk out and not pay for the product? Is that what's happening?
You.
Okay, tight. And he's gonna call corporate, so nothing's official yet, but we are gonna talk, because. So, they say about almost $3,100 in items. so far?
But like I don't even know half of them people. I told it might was a mistake for some of them, but they saying that the receipt came out after they put their card there, and the receipt came out. I didn't know if I suspended or not. I just explained that to him. Some of them people I don't even know.
Oh, explain. I don't understand what you mean by suspend. That's what I don't understand. What does that mean? So, like this one here has your name, right?
Yes.
So this was a transaction for 13 items on the 20th, right? So, and it says status suspended. What does that mean?
The transaction was suspended.
Okay, was that a declined card or?
Bruh, that's not even the right question to ask. Bruh, do you believe her story? No, we don't believe her goddamn story, man. She don't believe her damn story.
No, it just was. I just canceled the whole transaction.
All right, so you suspended that transaction, right? So your end of the day count is not looking for that money because that transaction was suspended, correct? So we have a total of so it was like $103. So did you allow the product to leave the store?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that the transaction was suspended?
Yes.
Is that something you?
It's the one. No.
This is what it
She
says.
used one person used the card. She put her card in, but the receipt still came out. He said I put suspended, so the receipt still came out. So he said I suspended it, and the items did leave the store.
Okay, so the transaction was suspended. You knew it was suspended. And
Not this one. It's another one that I knew was suspended.
okay, so regardless, how does it go in suspended? Is it because a payment wasn't accepted, or there was no payment, or is it something you have to do?
You can press F2F. You can press your number on there and it's suspended.
Okay, so that's happened, and so you knew that this transaction was suspended for whatever reason, and you allowed the product to leave. I'm sorry?
Not on all of them because the receipt will come out. If they put their phone right there, it won't tell me if you.
I just thought of something too, right? Because they do read you the Miranda rights, and then they tell you have the right to be quiet, right? So they go through all that and still try to like twist the narrative or lie instead of just not say nothing at all, bro. Cause I don't understand what's the point in that when they gonna get to the bottom of it anyway. You can come up with the best story, the best alibi, but if they have physical, tangible proof, they have witnesses, multiple witnesses, they have camera footage, they have all this evidence, right? And they have these concrete things that they can use to prove against what you're saying. What's the point in lying, bro? What's the point in going through all this? Just don't say nothing, bro. I feel like that would be the best thing. I don't know. I never been in this situation, so I can't say what a person should or shouldn't do. But it just makes sense in my head to just not say nothing until you got a lawyer or some type of advisor or something. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know.
Pay. It's just a receipt to come out.
Okay, but does it always have suspended? I mean,
Because-
one of these receipts has suspended.
Because what she doing is just saying enough and not saying nothing else, right? Like, we got to go through all of this. Okay, so did you know the transaction was suspended? No, because I had to hit this button and then I didn't know the person. Like, who got time for that, bro? Who got
That's
time
what
for
the
that?
sister said.
Okay, and I also have one here, I'm looking for it, that was a layaway, that they came back in the next day, that layaway was then canceled, and then the product still left the store. So I guess what I'm getting at here is, I mean, you're knowing allowing this stuff to leave the store, correct?
The layaway, yes.
So why would you do that?
I told her I was helping a person.
Are you getting any kickback for that? Are they giving you anything for this product, or? And how long you work for Burlington?
I started in March.
In March?
Yes.
She only been there for 5
They
months.
also got video, which they're gonna provide us
I told
all
you.
these transactions. So, I guess another question is how do you pick and choose who you're allowing to leave without paying for product? Because some of these are associates that work here.
Two of them are.
Two of them were definitely associates that we know of. Is this something they do that they told you about? Because I mean, they coming up to you asking. I mean, do you know them from like the neighbor? I mean, how do you know them? Are they just, other than work?
Two of them work. One of them I know.
That works here.
Yeah.
Do you know them prior to working here? And then did they tell you that this goes on?
No.
You ever been arrested before?
No.
You ever been in trouble?
No.
All right. I know he's talking to some people, but as of right now, if this goes the way it is, it's a felony. You will have to take you if they do decide to prosecute. It's up to them. They could turn around and be like, "We'll work something out with you." I have no control over that. If they do, the only thing I would definitely be cognizant of is that this is a felony. So they have a certain amount of time that they can report this without any repercussions. So if they decide to work out a payment plan, which I have no control over at all, and you fail on that payment plan, they can call us right back. And with everything I have here, and after speaking with you, there's without doubt probable cause for a felony theft of $3,000. So if that's something that they allow to happen, again, I have no control. Then it's something that you need to stay with, because there's enough here. I mean, there's $1,000. You could almost be charged with a scheme to defraud. If you're working with other people to defraud Burlington, that's another charge on top of it. It's not just a theft of $3,000 because you didn't keep the product. You don't have it. You allowed it to walk out. So there's a charge on the books. It's called a scheme to defraud, which is you're facilitating it and other people are benefiting from it. Because you're not benefiting. You didn't get any of the product. It's not like it's sitting in the car waiting for you to get out, unless you all are taking it and reselling it on the outside. I get it. Listen, times are tough, right? I get it. Trust me, I understand that. But you also have to understand, too, that, you know, you're not talking a couple hundred, it's $3,000. You've been here since March.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that would prosecute you.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to. I am going to be cordial, and I'm going to respect you. We're going to get everything we need from him. We're going to walk you out like normal. So you give us any indication that you're not going to cooperate, you're going in cuffs. You're going to go in cuffs at one point, but instead of what they call perp walking you to the store and embarrassing you in front of all these people, we can do it cordially.
I mean, they still know what's up if you walking with the police. They be like, "Man, that big back getting arrested, ain't it?"
Because this isn't going to be you get released or you have to. You're going to go to county.
They must have had to go to the car to get a second pair of cuffs for that big man.
So you're going to buy that. I mean, if it was a misdemeanor, I could release you on scene. I can't. This is $3,000. I can't do that. So you have to. You're going to have to see a judge. If you ain't got no rec.
Stay the night in there?
What's that?
I gotta stay the night?
It's a felony. If we don't get you down there quick enough, yeah. I can't undo that. But if you got a good record, no history, you know, there might be an ROR. That's up to the judge. Where do you stay at? Okay, so guess what? I'll take you out there. All right? Because I can take you to Gun Club, which means someone got to come all the way over here to Coast to get you. I can take you out to the Glades, which is where we're supposed to take you. And then when you get out, you're right there. All right? I'm going to do as best I can. As long as you cooperate with us and be cordial, then we can work. And he's with me. We can take care of this. But if you start acting up, cuffs and all the way through. All right?
Where's your purse?
In the locker.
All right.
In her vehicle.
All right.
She's got what she wants out of it. So if you want to go back to the sub
Look at that arm, dog.
vehicle,
All right.
she's got what she wants out of it. So if you want to go back to the sub with me and help me do the property real quick,
All right.
and then we can get her down where we gotta go. Like I said, man, if you cooperate, let's go this route. If you don't,
Well, you want to leave your stuff in the car?
to the bag.
All
She's gonna take a couple items that she needs and the rest of them.
Bruh. I hate to see it. I really do.
She wants for your cars. One of us will take that out and drop it off.
I really
Once
hate
we
to
go
see
the
it,
car, we
bruh.
have to go and come to
Oh, man.
I'll double them up. And we'll transport you to our district to do our paperwork. We're not gonna do it here in front of this store.
You know, she had the thought of running had to cross her mind. But then, you know, reality set in and be like, nah, girl, you know you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
It's the black Chevy
Sis, black Chevy Impala? Alright, you wanna get back in the keys? This is me right here.
Yo, bruh, chill out.
We'll try and make it as comfortable as we can, right?
Ain't nobody missing that, all that pink, bruh. People see that.
We'll try and make it as comfortable as we can, right? It ain't built for comfort. Hold on, we got one. We're gonna double it up, which will give you a little bit more freedom, all right?
The employee was charged with grand theft and sentenced to 9 months of probation. To make matters worse, while on probation, she was charged with petty theft after being caught stealing again.
See?
Talk about a lesson learned.
See? Bro, I tried to be nice, bro. She's still out here with the BS, man. They let her get off easy with 9 months of probation. That's a felony. She got 9 months of probation, and she's still stealing, bro. Come on, bro. If you can't go to jail, then don't steal. Yeah, don't steal, or at least be smarter about it. Yeah. But nah, don't steal, don't steal. She recruited her co-workers to steal. They all need to go to jail. Thieves never think about their children until they're caught. Wow, she went to jail for stealing and then went to jail again for stealing on probation. You got a problem. She is the type that would make 2 payments on a payment plan, then quit paying with another excuse. Don't start with the I can't go to jail. You shouldn't have stolen anything in the first place. How does another grown person make other grown people steal? Everyone needs to be locked up for being stupid. That is a good question. That is a good question. She must have bullied them niggas. She must have took their lunch and their lunch money. She was charged with $3,100 in stolen goods and again got arrested for petty theft while on probation. Damn! She is a habitual thief. Yeah, man. And she a big bag. Look, man. Y'all like the video. Like, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?